Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with a brand new balloon cycle deck that is played at the top 10 in the world. After the balloon rework, no one has been able to figure out a good way to use balloon in a fast cycle deck until now. Kingstorm has been rushing through with this lightning quick card cycle, going in for Barbarrels, Snowballs, Electro Spirits, keeping his miners and his balloons alive so he can thrive. You've probably seen this deck before with Ice Golem instead of Giant Skeleton, but Giant Skeleton is so much better. It allows you to go in the same lane as your opponent if they've got a big beatdown push, because their stuff just goes kaboom. And having the added threat of Giant Skeleton can usually bait out your opponent's building, so then they have less answers to the balloon. Or if you're lucky enough to clear a pathway so the Giant Skeleton can reach the tower, that devastating damage will definitely win you the game. So let's go jump right into ladder with a deck that everyone thought was dead and assert dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. A whole lot of love to everyone that's using credit code SirTag to support the channel. Today's video is sponsored by one of the most innovative games on mobile, Kingdom Maker. Kingdom Maker is free to play on iOS and Android. No matter what you like in games, there's going to be something for you. You can customize everything from where your city is placed to how your nobles look and everything in between. Build a kingdom and a family. There's a huge importance in lineage with nobles having so many different roles, such as captains, merchants, explorers, and diplomats. Players can reign their way by performing different actions that can affect their kingdom, like economic growth, diplomacy ties, and even assassination. And there's a ton of customization with your armies, whether it's with cavalry, archery, champions, or war banners. And one of the best parts is how the game grows as you do. As you reach different levels, there are so many new possibilities that you unlock. At level 10, you can start raiding other players' cities and help defend allies. One of my absolute favorite things about the game is anything under 5 minutes is free. So the early game is super easy and fun, and you only need to use research, build, and general speed-ups to get it down to 5 minutes to complete any task. Kingdom Maker does what no other game has done before, combining RTS, RPG, and simulation gameplay to create a deeply immersive, massively multiplayer, medieval fantasy world in which players can play their own way. Kingdom Maker is free to play on iOS and Android, so download using the link in the description of the video. Alright, so jumping into the action against Ark. What is up, my dude? We're gonna make you go down like that stock out here, bro. Oh my goodness, he's gonna plummet in value. If I can follow up with a Giant Skeleton after counter pushing and crushing a miner, this is a great elixir trade. I want to make sure that the Electro Spirit chains off first before going for the Snowball, because I have had that horrible interaction of snowballing first and then dispersing my opponent's stuff, so then my Electro Spirit can't chain onto everything at once. So make sure when you're playing against Minion Horde, you want to have the Electro Spirit hit first. Otherwise, he's not going to be a hero, he will be a zero. So this could be bad if he goes in for bats, but since I have Electro Spirit, I'm okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get damage in single elixir right now into a Minion Horde player because it's going to be hard for us to break through in double or triple. This is one of those few bad matchups that, you know, if you do play against it, you got to get all your damage early on. Also, the balloon coming through, giving us the value is amazing because now we can just go for an Electro Spirit, clean up the miner, and finish off all of those minions. And bombard him constantly. It's kind of like a snowball, just gaining momentum as it's getting thrown at your opponent, going down a hill, and eventually it's going to go and break his back if he tries to defend too hard. Like, he's really dropping a lot of elixir here. Now his cannon cart's out of cycle. Musketeer might even lock onto tower. The Giant Skeleton's super thick. So if he spends a ton of elixir again, I'm expecting him to only have Minion Hordes soon. So what I want is I want him to spend elixir on top of the Barbarian Barrel, get another worse trade, and then I can go for Snowball Electro Spirit to get the rest of the value for me. Also, I guess he's just eating the damage, and this might start to become a minor cycle chip war for me because I can't necessarily rely on my balloon breaking through when he'll defend with Minion Horde. So that's the scary thing. You need to make sure that you're going to have a good card cycle where your opponent doesn't have either Rascals or Dark Goblin that are necessarily going to be able to shut you down with a Mortar as well. So you want to make sure that their only answer available is going to be the Minion Horde, and then you can go for the Balloon, Electro Spirit, and then go for the Snowball, and that's the game plan. So now we got the Mortar out of cycle, so I feel very comfortable going in. I'm going to go for my Balloon here. Hopefully he doesn't stop this from crossing the river. We'll see if that ends up happening. Okay, so unfortunately I have to go for the Snowball first. We might be destroyed by this. We'll have to wait and see if the Electro Spirit can chain on. Yes, it can. But is the cannon cart? Oh my gosh, cannon cart's broken right now. It's out of its mind good. Like, it beats all of the Electro Giant decks, and it also beats us, apparently. Pretty good against Hog Rider and Balloon decks. All right, so we're going to go in for another Balloon here, and we'll get away with an Electro Spirit. Last time he made a prediction with arrows, and he wasn't able to hit it. We'll see what happens here. Okay. If the Electro Spirit just chains, that would be cool. I don't want that cannon cart to survive. That's the main thing for me. It's really scary playing against cannon carts. Oh, man, that almost pulled it directly back in. Okay, so the cannon card has to expire before I go in for another giant skeleton. And I'm going to go in for a miner here as well. I might do a snowball on top of Goblin Gang. That could be an okay transaction. I don't think he's going to minion horde. I think he's going to go Goblin Gang. So I'm going to Electro Spear and make a prediction. No, he actually went for a minion horde. Wow, I predicted something that I didn't intend to predict, and the Musketeer is going to stay alive and thrive. Beautiful sight to see. So as I said before, it's impossible to get your miner and then balloon both locking onto the tower and double elixir. It's mostly just going to be miner chip, and your balloon is mostly going to be a front. You're expecting your opponent to over defend it because they're like, oh man, I can't let that lock, and they're stressed, and then they're stressing, and slowly but surely the miner with this shovel of justice will bury your opponent in a hole that they can't get out of. The whole game I was minering him the entire time while he was constantly on defense, and after that win we are 9,200 in the world. All right, we got a game against SK Society. I really hope that doesn't stand for Skeleton King because I don't have Valkyrie in this deck. I've got Giant Skeleton. The only card that I hate with this is going to be the Skeleton King every single time because, you know, I can finish it off with Musketeers and small spells, but generally it's going to give our opponent a positive elixir trade. If I can get to double elixir and I can build up a big Giant Skeleton miner balloon push, that's where this deck is going to be supremely successful. Guy's going to go Golden Knight in the back. I'm pretty happy to see that champion instead, and as long as it's not Archer Queen or Skeleton King, I think we're going to have a good time. Usually he's going to pop the ability early on, but I guess he's not about that life right now. I'm going to go Bomb Tower, pull all of the Leap Barbarians to the other side, and damage him down pretty quick. The other thing I don't like about this is the Bomb Tower doesn't have the reach. It's got that Tyrannosaurus Rex arms, and it can't be able to hit the Golden Knight. So I'm going to balloon here. Maybe I can miner depending on what he does. I'm expecting him to go in for something in front. Yeah, this is really, really good. Might be able to snowball the Inferno Dragon and make it retarget on the miner instead. Yeah, let's go. That is so much damage. Look at that value, guys. That just makes me happy. Dropping the miner in that placement and then either killing the Musketeer or the Hunter or whatever they drop on you, and then also making sure that you can reset annoying anti-air cards like the Inferno Dragon. It's a great blast from the past. That's awesome. This man is not going to be able to do too much if he goes in for a mirrored up Inferno Dragon. You know what I think this is going to be? It has to be Electro Giant. Usually when you see a level 16 Inferno Dragon coming at you... Wait, what? Alright, I'm going to go Giant Skeleton here so then we can pull your Mega Knight as far as possible. And I think I'm going to go in for a Barbarian Barrel as well, just to minimize any threat of you going in for a freeze or something crazy. Because I don't want to lose my Musketeer, guys. It's happened to me before and it just doesn't feel good. Okay, he's got a Leap Barbarian, so I might have to go and drop a Bomb Tower on defense here. I think that would be a good trade. A 4 elixir trade for that isn't too bad. You go for a Golden Knight, I'll just miner it. You're probably going to click the ability. Cannon Cart isn't too scary. I think I should be able to shut that down with a Musketeer for a good trade. And then, yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I think that I can just cycle Giant Skeleton in the back because if you go for Leap Barbarians, I have Bomb Tower, and I can definitely cannibalize the right-hand side. Man, he just knows that I can't do much into that. This is crazy. What are you doing? Why are there 2 Inferno Dragons coming at me? What did I do to deserve this? I'm going to follow up with Musketeer, and it's obvious that I need to go for a Snowball. He's going to double Mega Knight me, and it's not looking good. Not looking easy. All right. I'm going to go for a Giant Skeleton here. It should lock onto my tower. Oh my gosh, no, bro. That wasn't supposed to happen. That was not part of the plan. Now this game is getting sketch. This game was easy until it wasn't. The fact that Elite Barbarians conveniently locked on was very, very bad for me. Okay. I'm going to go for a Musketeer again on the left-hand side because I need to kill the Inferno Dragons. That's going to be my only way of doing it. If he goes Elite Barbarians or if he goes in for Cannon Card, I'm fine. I can go in for a Miner here and then go in for a Bomb Tower depending on what happens. It's in our best interest to go in for a Giant Skeleton here. Even though I don't want to, I can't let the Cannon Cart kill my Inferno Dragon. I can Electro Spirit or a Cannon Cart kill my Musketeer. I'm thinking I have Inferno Dragons because there's so many freaking Inferno Dragons in this match. This guy's got me confused. I'm going to Snowball on top of the Inferno Dragon here and then make it reset. So then I think that the balloon should be able to give us one tap and that will lead us to victory. So GG, well played and peace out to our opponent. Pleasure tearing your towers to pieces. That was such a sketchy game. This guy was a menace to society. I was just out here wishing that our opponent wasn't going to have Skeleton King and he has to hit me up with a Mirror Inferno Dragon. After that W, we are 7,700 in the world. All right, so we got to win this game. Otherwise, I'm going to lose a ton of trophies. What we going to do here? If I miner at the start, this is not going to be the best play because everyone catches it. It's the not so safe spot, even though it's safe from Tornado. And do I want to go for a Barbarian Barrel to kick open the game? Figure out if my opponent's going to end up having a Tornado deck or not? Probably, right? If you wait till double or triple elixir, one thing that I've experienced is playing against a graveyard player that is very, very happy when he's got a Goblin Cage Tornado Ice Wizard. So I don't want to ever recreate that Winter Wonderland experience for our opponent. Oh, wow. Okay. This is amazing. I think I'm an Electro Spirit. I'm going to go in for a Snowball to push that further back. I think I won't have to respond to those anymore. Beautiful. Please target the weaker Skeleton Dragon. Let's go. Otherwise, then the other Skeleton Dragon would have hit my tower too. So we figured out it's probably going to be a Lava Hound deck after we see Skeleton King and then Skeleton Dragons. This man has got all the skeletons out here. So no balloon, right? So no balloon counter with Tornado. So I can miner and I can go for a balloon at the river. Yeah, he's going to be able to pull that with the Tombstone. Great play. He's not back to Skeleton Dragon, so I'm wondering if he's going to Fireball on this. Or if he's just going to eat the damage.
What is that?
Ooh. Mirror Tombstone? I wasn't ready. My body wasn't prepared for that. I don't know if anyone was ever thinking that was a possibility. I was like, yo, I got a lot of damage because he's not dropping minions in time. We're chilling. We're having a good time. I'm going to go and predict the miner with that placement. Awesome. So the reason why I didn't go for a bomb tower or anything to body block the Lava Hound damage because it's inconsequential, and I knew that I also had to go and stop him from going into a miner on top of my Musketeer. If you're running a 2.6 Hog Rider deck, most of the time you'll drop a cannon there, but in this specific situation, we're not going to do that. All right, so he's going to go Skeleton Dragons again. I want Electro Spirit, and then I think I can Barbarian Barrel and get him to drop more elixir. So if he's Skeleton Dragons, then I can balloon again on the other side. That's all I wanted to see. I really just wanted him to go in for the wrong card. Oh, I could have ballooned in the right-hand side. I thought my Musketeer was going to die. Wait, Musketeer, pop off harder, pop off harder. Let's go. That is unbelievably lucky, and that Musketeer will go down in history as the best card in Clash Royale. I love her forever. My girlfriend has something to worry about, guys. We dating that Musketeer out here. Oh my goodness. She just took me at a 5-course meal. She just paid for everything. The all-you-can-eat menu on the tower. So all I have to do here for 35 seconds is defend, and that should be simple enough. I've got the capability of cycling Musketeers, and if you don't have Musketeer and you've got Archer Queen, then it can be way more scary because you can't cycle multiple Archer Queens on the map. Like, I would be stuck and I would have only like one card here. That would be pretty bad for me. So fact is, I've got multiple, so it ain't that bad. I can go in for a bomb tower. After it resets, the fly machine will lock on to the bomb tower instead, and then when the bomb tower explodes, then it goes kaboom. His chances go up in smoke. GG, well played, and peace out. I love the fact that he said well played to me because I genuinely got super lucky. I made a misplay thinking my Musketeer wasn't going to survive, and then I went on the opposite side, and then I got rewarded for my bad decision. You love to see it. Let's bounce on to the next one. So we're playing against the Dawn. What's up, my dude? I want you to go and cycle something quick. Come on. Yeah, let's go, buddy. So Hog Rider is going to be pretty suspicious if you can't break through in single. A lot of times they'll just stack up Musketeers like madmen. So I'm going to try to get some stellar counter pressure, maybe beat out a Musketeer on the right-hand side onto the Barb Barrel. Sometimes they do that, and you can just kind of laugh at them. But he's going to cycle Log, so we are up some elixir. I can justifiably cycle my Giant Skeleton, and I've got Giant Snowball on defense. If he outcycles me, you always want to savor your Giant Skeleton and your Giant Snowball on defense against Bridge Spam. So Giant Snowball in this situation is quite good.
Maximum Rovist.
Oh, he's got Firecrackers. I'm going to miner in a spot that I can kill that, hopefully. Yeah, it's just going to keep getting knocked back into the corner, so I won't have to worry. I'm going to Snowball so we can finish off the Skeletons. With the Giant Skeleton getting the tank value, so then the miner doesn't get hit by the tower for a while. Worked out pretty well, but then this Giant Skeleton also went away from the bomb, so I don't know if that worked out as well as we wanted it to. I'm going to go for a Barbarian Barrel because I can't go in for the bomb tower too early right now. Yeah, I just had to wait a bit. I'm going to go in for an Electro Spirit so we can pull everything back. No! I wasted it. I don't think the Electro... Oh, it did pop off. Okay. I was freaking out. I was like, yo, you have to navigate through this. It's like Maze Runner, Electro Spirit. I believe in you. You're going to find your way through the bombs and you're going to hit the Hog Rider. And he did him dirty. I'm going to predict the Skeletons or something so I can go for the Barbarian Barrel. That was so sick. Let's go. I made a good play today. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Knowing his card cycle, knowing that he dropped a Giant Skeleton, and I felt it. I felt that value. Okay, so this is bad. I don't like this. If it targets the Hog Rider and doesn't retarget, then I'm okay with it. Then that's what we were going for. If I went in for a building, I would have died because he would have been able to just Earthquake his way through and I would have just lost the game. So that's the reason we dropped our Giant Skeleton, and I made sure it was in the middle. So if I dropped it too high, then what would have happened? It would have started targeting the Giant Skeleton and not the Hog Rider. And I saved my Snowball, as I said before, and that's how you make that work. Okay, so this could still be a loss, guys. This could still be a loss because this isn't the easiest matchup in the world. I'm going to try my absolute hardest. You never really know. I'm going to miner, and the Firecracker is going to be annoying, but the Firecracker goes the other side, then he's not able to win the bridge battle, so that's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to Bomb Tower here as well. Oh, look at that Hog Rider! It's freaking out. It's tweaking. It doesn't know where to go. It's confused and bruised. Oh, that snowball was... No, that was actually pretty good. I think the hog rider might have gotten a hit. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea, so I don't even want to fib. So he dropped skeletons again. Bold play. I didn't think you were going to do that. I guess you got caught into a situation where you had to. All right, I'm going to go giant skeleton. If we just rinse and repeat these transactions where we win the bridge battle so he can't go in for a hog rider here and he goes in for a firecracker on the other side, that's pretty good. I'll take that trade 9 times out of 10 because he doesn't even kill the giant skeleton. Musketeer also stays alive, so this is quite okay. All right, I'm going to bomb tower here. Firecracker is a bit annoying, but it's okay. I think he's going to go in for a hog, and I've got Snowball. Oh, wait, is that pushing it too far? I'm going to mess this up. I did mess this up. No! Is that enough? I think it is. Oh, no, it isn't. He's going to earthquake me, though. So GG and well played to him. There's not much I can do here. I just messed up, dudes. Sometimes you don't play your best. Sometimes you do, and this is a mixed bag. Sometimes I make mistakes, guys, and it's okay to admit that and just bounce on the next one. GG and well played to him. I let a slippery giant skeleton slip through when I shouldn't have. It just shows you the power of the card and why everyone's running it, including me. Moolah gang. All right, man. I guess everyone's got money on their mind. Whether it's the Ark stock or this guy with his clan, I wonder what he's going to do. Is he going to go for the big money play of cloning this up? I have to go for a Snowball just in case. I'm sorry, Giant Skeleton. I need to have parental guidance for you. You do not pop off hard enough against the Skeleton Barrel. Usually, you like Skeleton Barrels because you're always going to be used in conjunction and clone decks together. But today, you guys are apart. And I think that the Giant Skeleton might reach tower. Oh, that's really close. That's really, really, really close. No. I feel like I got jebaited. I really wish that hit the tower. All right, I'm going to Barbarian Barrel. And then I'm going to go in for a Giant Skeleton and go and pull back his. If we finish off the... That was 2 hits. That was 2 hits. That was legitimately a 2-tap. That's ridiculous. He has no elixir. Yeah, no, he just loses. Because I was going to say, if we finish off the Mother Witch, he spent his entire elixir bank at the river, and then he's just going to get delivered the dominance, fatal blow to his tower. No way for him to come back. And that's why we like Giant Skeleton so much. It beats all of the other annoying Giant Skeleton decks. Also, when you use Bomb Tower and you're playing against Skeleton Barrel, drop your Bomb Tower up high, because the Skeleton Barrel is going to pop, and it will still do damage to whatever range cards that they drop. So,
thank you for your patronage.
Even though he was able to get the cannon cart locking onto my tower, easy defense because Bomb Tower is busted. Or any building, even Tesla, against someone that goes Skeleton Barrel, Dark Goblin, the Skeleton Barrel will pop, and then your Tesla or your Bomb Tower will target the Dark Goblin and kill it. As you guys saw, the cannon cart really wasn't that much of a threat. So super easy win. We'll bounce on the next one. This guy tried some absolutely insane plays, like tornadoing the middle of the map. But yeah, he's not breaking through Giant Skeleton, double small spells. Easy W there. After that W, we're 5,000 in the world. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.